Good afternoon, friends. Any human, in fact, any animal, will tend to repeat behavior, and that is followed by positive reinforcement. The more successful we become, the more positive reinforcement we get, and the more likely we are to experience the term called success delusion. The success delusion, in his excellent book titled What Got You Here Won't Get You There. How successful people become even more successful. The author, I just finished the book, Marshall Goldsmith, does an excellent job of explaining why virtually all success people resist changes necessary to go from where they are and where they want to go ultimately. I behave this way. I am successful. Therefore, I must be successful because I behave this way. My friend, it's the wrong understanding and the wrong conclusion, the author says. Higher we move up to any organization ladder, the more our employees let us know how wonderful we are. Our behavior is often followed by positive reinforcements even when the behavior makes absolutely no sense at all. Truly, I am telling you, while in army, in an officer mess over a dinner, I listened to a very wise senior army officer, a general. He shared his learning from years of experience. He said recently, when I told him that recently, sir, have you started to notice that when you tell jokes, everyone erupts into laughter, and that's when you say something. Whenever you say something wise, everyone nods their heads in solemn agreement. The newly assumed command of a division, the general replied, "Why? Yes, I have noticed." The older general laughed and continued, and he said, "Let me help you, buddy. You aren't that funny, and you aren't that smart. It's only that sword and baton, the star on my shoulder. And let me tell you, don't let it ever go onto your head. Let it remain there itself. We all know, my friend. We all want to hear what we want to hear. We want to believe those great things that the world is telling us about ourselves. Our belief in ourselves helps us to become successful. It can also make it very hard for us to change. As the wise general noted, that we aren't really that funny and we aren't really that smart. We can all get better if we are willing to take a hard look at ourselves. By understanding any changing behavior, you can be so difficult for successful leaders. We can increase the likelihood of making the changes that we need to make in our quest to become even more successful, my friend. The author, ultimately in a Goldsmith's author, I'll sum it up. He calls this propensity the success delusion. And he says that all of us in the workplace, delude ourselves about our achievements, our status, and our contributions. We always overestimate our contributions in the functioning of any institution or the particular project we are working upon. We tend to take credit, partial or complete, for successes that truly belongs to others, to the entire team or to. We have an elevated opinion of our professional skill and our standing among our peers. We conveniently ignore the costly failures and time-consuming dead ends we have created. We exaggerate our projects, our work, our contribution, our impact on net profits because we discount the real and hidden costs built into them. The costs are someone else's problems. The success is ours. My friends, these delusions are a result of success, not failures. We get positive reinforcement for our past successes, and in a mental leap that's easy to justify. We think that our past successes is predictive of great things in our future. That's not a bad thing. However, our delusions becomes a serious liability when we need to change for better. We sit there with this same godlike feeling, and when someone tries to make us change our ways, we regard them with unadulterated bafflement. My friend, surely the other party is confused. Or if the other party is not confused, then it goes into denial. The criticism does not apply to us, or else we wouldn't be successful at all. If all else fails, we discredit the messenger. Why is a smart person like me listening to a loser like you? Bad attitude. These responses, along with the positive interpretation successful people assign to their the past performances, their ability to influence their successes, their optimistic belief and successful belief that success will come, and their sense of control over their own destiny. And you have a volatile cocktail of resistance to change for better. Think on these lines, what I just talked about, and what the author said. How about you? Are you a victim of the success delusion? And more often than not, you realize, of course, you are. We all are. In all probability, my friends, the more successful you are, the more susceptible you are to success delusion. Which means the more successful you are, you and I are, the harder we need to work and focus on not resisting appropriately and necessary changes to become further better. Why is this so very important? Simply because what got you here won't keep you there. You got to continuously hone your skills and improve yourself to become even better. Get rid of this success delusion and be a continuously improve and change for better. Thank you very much.